According to new reports this week, Donald Trump is on track to bankrupt both of his super PACs, Make America Great Again Incorporated and Save America Political Action Committee. Both of them are on pace to be bankrupt, literally out of money, by the beginning of July. And the reason, of course, very obvious. Donald Trump is, one, spending more money than he's got coming in. Most of his donors are now tapped out because they've been giving to him for years and years and years. And, here, fight the 2020 election with this. Oh, you've got NFTs. Let me buy these stupid digital trading cards. So, we got nothing left. And neither does he, because he spent all his money on his legal fees. It's estimated that 73 cents of every dollar coming into his super PAC is being spent on his legal fees. And that is before any of the criminal trials have even begun. So the reports tell us this week that at the current trajectory, if the money coming in stays the same and the money going out stays the same, Donald Trump will run out of money by July. Now, that's before the Republican convention, before he officially becomes the actual nominee, not just the presumptive nominee. He'll have nothing. Which, of course, is why this week he nominated his daughter-in-law, Laura Trump, to be co-chair of the Republican National Committee. And then the day after he did that, she went on Newsmax and said, every penny that the RNC raises if I'm in charge is going to Donald Trump. Well, yeah, because he's got nothing else. This man has squandered more than $100 million. This time last year, Donald Trump was sitting on a campaign war chest, the likes of which we had never seen in American politics. He not only had more money on hand than any other candidate, he had more money on hand than any other candidate has ever had. And now he's got $27 million left. $27 million, and it's expected that his legal fees will be $26.6 million by July. So he's going to have $300,000 left, unless he decides to give Alina Habba a bonus, and then, he's got nothing. This is, one, hilarious. I absolutely think this is the funniest thing I have ever seen in American politics, but it helps explain why he is trying to also take over the RNC, put his daughter-in-law in charge of it. She's out there literally telling us she's going to give, quote, every penny to her father-in-law. And what's Trump going to do with that money? Well, he's not going to use it to help struggling Republican candidates across the country like the RNC is supposed to do. He is going to use the RNC coffers as his own personal piggy bank to pay his idiot lawyers who keep losing his cases. So the Republican Party, which for the record is already struggling to raise money, they only have $8 million on hand. So they're going to be able to pay Trump's legal fees at current trajectory for 3 weeks. So by the end of July, think of it this way, at the end of July, Donald Trump may have 2 bankrupt super PACs and may have bankrupted the entire Republican Party. I don't often get to talk about things that are super funny and super good for the country, but this is one of those things that happens to be both. Because Donald Trump apparently has some kind of superpower to bankrupt every single thing he touches. Is it a state company? Bankrupt. Casinos? Bankrupt. Hotels? Bankrupt. Presidential campaigns? Bankrupt. A national political party? Bankrupt. I have never seen an individual capable of bankrupting so many seemingly profitable entities, but by God, Donald Trump does it with every single thing he touches.